But instead of forcing a fourth down, it's back to first. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Penix working from the gun. He puts everything behind this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. The Steelers set to punt it. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. 2nd drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
On 1st down, it's gone. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first-quarter looks have his name all over them.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Browns on top early. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. we're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that gives the Browns a first.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Hand off here to Sampson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Hand off to Sampson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Trying the left side with Sampson. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. He gets him 7. That brings up 3rd and goal from the 4.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1. They'll go for it, Goff. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-0 lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Steelers, nothing.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Finds a man right side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
The give now to Benson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. From the 47. Has him on the quick hitter. This one goes for 3 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Penix. He's got it downfield near the edge. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. It's Benson on the give. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Throwing Penix. This throw is caught. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he'll work this one out to the 28. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him, he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
2nd down carry for Sampson. He's foray up the middle. That's about 3. Nick Herbig making the play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Browns got a long way to go and a short time to get there. So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap here to go. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. And the Browns first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. but these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Goff. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Goff back to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Fielded at the 11. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The Steelers and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And no one has been better than him at finding the end zone through the air all year. He's leading this league in passing touchdowns late in our season. Penix on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. He lets a heater go deep. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it up. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. On the carry, it's Sampson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And he's got it, it's in close. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. David Montgomery with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Steelers 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Steelers to Trey Benson back out on offense. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crown. On first down, here's Penix. He's loaded another one up. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Penix here from the gun. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. It is caught left side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
One last play before the break. First down, here's Sampson. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So entering the locker room, going to have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And in the closing stretch of this season, right now he is poised to finish as the league leader in receiving yards. On first down, here's Penix. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Let's go.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
3rd and just 2 to go. And again, it's Penix. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 3 on that game. And that's a Steelers first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It's Penix yet again. He completes it in traffic. And they get this down to the 28. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Penix is going to throw again. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Browns offense and Dylan Sampson out to begin another drive. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they step the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
They've got a man in motion. Off play action. Goff. Fits it through the middle. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, it's gone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second. Another try following the sack. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. It's Sampson on the carry. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Goff to the air now. This throw is caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. And in motion out of the slot. Here comes Sampson. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from the movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to turn backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th. Here goes. He'll throw it. Throw caught by his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Judy now in motion left. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds Judy near the sideline. As this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. So as much as the offense might want that last play wiped out, Brock, defense declines the penalty, and it will stand. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Goff. The throw is caught.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're training a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. They're going to throw again. Goff. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, That's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they're going to try to take the lead back to 1 possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And off to Benson to start the drive. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 24. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Give him 8 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll give up the gut to Benson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's go.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They're going play fake with Penix. Complete out to the right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. I'm just going to go out on a limb, Parker, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by these points.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him, he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
Now an inside give to Benson. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 40-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Penix here from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Penix hurrying his guys to the line.
1st and 10 at the 15.
another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Again, Penix to the air. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Grant tilted in to pick it off.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
We'll get to Sampson here up the middle. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They'll run. Here's Sampson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. That one's caught. Judy has it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Sampson. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down throw from Goff. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
From the 46. Finds his fullback. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of sand, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
2nd and 16 at the 10-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Desperation time here. He lets one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
The Steelers go to a dime set. Must be thinking pass on this 3rd down. Couple additional DBs brought in. He's running for it. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Steelers and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. On him quick, and they bring it down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
He throws a bullet to the center of the big gain downfield into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a flat route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
Browns 24.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Browns losing by 4. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Setting up to pass. Roll left side, and St. Brown has it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. They look to throw it. He's got it downfield near the edge. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route made at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Looking to throw it. He's got a man left. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Hand off to Sampson. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Escapes the pocket. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. And he's going to spike it here. 13 seconds left. I'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
Here he goes, one final shot. Flush it. And he gets to the end zone. There's no time left. That wins them the game. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division. city's North Shore. This is Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Chicago Bears and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
2029 Pittsburgh Steelers.
On one sideline, the head coach of the Bears. These guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. On the other sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. His side also a favorite in their conference, so a possible Super Bowl preview taking place here. Booth alongside Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down throw by Williams. Into traffic, complete. And this one does not go far.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Second down now, 7 to go. Williams off the play fake. To his back it goes, Jordan James. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. Get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
3rd and 2, Williams. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready, go.
They go play action on first. This is Loveland working the right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And leading them out as a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
They managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
Play action, here's Penix. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, check that, let's go.
The give now to Benson. They're going to keep moving forward, Bob, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Liking 18.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check. 60 Eagle.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers start off well, tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he'll take what he can get here, Brock, sliding down with a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That could sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Now begin this drive with Benson. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Right side, quick pass, complete. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Panther Street, Panther Street, 6.
Get a run and draw here with Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground with Benson. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Penix here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
19 Lions, 19 tight, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Trying for it with Penix. He finds him beyond the marker. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers bring the tie here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears about set for their next possession. And as they get set, Parker, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. There's a give inside to James. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Screen play here for James. Breaks the tackle, still going. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Williams with a sneak. And he's going to be down by contact. So now our attention turns to the flag on the play. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. All right, set now. 1st and 10. Now run, James. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Give to James on his own read. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Williams from the gun. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
What is up? Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steelers and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year. Sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
2nd and 10 now. Caught quickly on the slant. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Penix now on 1st down. He put everything he had into this one. That one is swatted away, incomplete, but there's a flag down in the secondary, and I think they're going to get somebody here for holding. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. To the air with Penix. Here's a screen to Benson. Gets some space around midfield. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bears' 31-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, shot!
First throw for the backup now. Bails out of coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, was zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Pass cut, 9-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 14.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
And the Steelers going nickel, third down. Working from the gun, Williams. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Takes it in at the 26. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Steelers and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. It's Benson on the give. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line to gain.
Alert! Alert!
Benson on first and 10. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, second and 9. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, here's Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
Throwing now on first down, Penix. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
And again, it's Penix. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Penix is going to throw again. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The number numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Fourth down, here's Penix. That's cut beyond the marker. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. We'll remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Puts some air under it, deep down the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Now Williams. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making a 1-score game before halftime. Going after tries goodbye lots. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 21.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. All in left side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Steelers calling their first time out. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. 3rd down. 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Penix working from the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
No doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. Showing a little burst so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. 3rd quarter underway. Here's Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 33-yard line.
Penix looking to pass. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly. But the catch moves him to the 48. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Benson. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Nice cowboy 80.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
Now trying to run for it with Benson. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
The pass on that long field goal would have been 55 yards. They're going for this.
19 tight. 19. Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Back to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle block. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch. Right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. 2nd and 3 now.
By that one, you're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when you're watching effort, that was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively, and that's the type of play the coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
1st down throw by Williams. He lobs it deep middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Williams from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And with precious little time remaining in our season, he's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Pop quick right side. At the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skilled player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Running with James. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
What is up?
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
What is up?
Williams on 1st down. He lofts it deep left. It is caught at the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears chop the lead in half. Down to 7.
Bears 28.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! Oh, and the kicking team's got it! No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right, at a young age. You're always coaching those guys. Hey, ball's going to come to you. Ball's going to come to you every single pitch. Ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their minds every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
At the 30-yard line.
This is James. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. With Looking from the gun, Williams has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll run here on first down. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Caught near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal. Oh, Fullback's got it. Look at the power. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
James. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game 35 apiece. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Benson now from the gun. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here's a quick pass to the right side, cut. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Second and 3 now. From the 37. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to...
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a lead just before the end of the third.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That that one splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This return starts at the 5. Just one defender, and this drive will start inside the 25. The Bears and Jordan James back out on offense. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. And off on the pistol, it's James. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. First down, ball at the 36.
What is going on?
Now here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Bears first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Run now with James. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Running this with James. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
What is it on?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Has his man caught by Odunze. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. They send a receiver in motion right. Carry here for James. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Williams to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now trail by just a point in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Steelers and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football part. Making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. Play fake, Penix. Complete out to the right. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
At the 33-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Owen back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. And you could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work too.
Penix on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. 4th down, Penix. He connects downfield. Space on the right, he's got room. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Chicago getting set to take the field now. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. First call here coming from the shotgun. There's a give inside of James. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Williams will look to throw. That pass is tipped, and they'll get to it for the interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Well, you love to see the tip drill interception come to life. You get that added moment of suspense as that ball just hangs in the air. And as a quarterback, Kate, I will tell you, it feels like when the ball gets tipped, it's in the air forever. As a defensive guy, you love to see them rally and go get it. And look at the absolute excitement you see as the defense goes and grabs it.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Penix here from the gun. One's complete right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's the Steelers' first down.
Bronco switch. Hey, check that.
Plowing up the middle. Slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Here's 2nd and 11. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up by 2 scores, 13. A check in the win column for the Steelers. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.